Josh Eccles, a seasoned diver from Jupiter, Florida, found himself at the heart of an extraordinary rescue mission. While diving in the Atlantic, he encountered a distressed lemon shark in need of help. Despite their reputation as powerful creatures, this shark was behaving strangely, signaling that something was wrong. Josh's encounter would turn into a powerful story of bravery, compassion, and the deep connection between humans and marine life. Josh had been diving with Emerald Dive Charters for years, gaining respect for his deep knowledge of the ocean and its creatures. His experience allowed him to understand the behavior of marine animals, including sharks. He wasn't just a diver. He was someone who respected and connected with the ocean. However, despite his years of experience, nothing had prepared him for what he was about to witness on this particular dive. As he and his team descended into the ocean, Josh noticed a large shadow moving toward them. At first, he assumed it was another diver or a curious fish, but soon, he realized it was a lemon shark behaving unusually. Instead of keeping its distance, the shark actively approached Josh, nudging him repeatedly. It even exposed its belly, something sharks don't typically do, signaling that it was trying to communicate. Josh quickly understood that this was no ordinary interaction. The shark wasn't aggressive. Instead, it seemed desperate. Upon closer inspection, he saw the reason. It had a large hook embedded deep in its belly, causing it severe pain. The shark had likely been carrying the hook for months or even years, unable to remove it on its own. Somehow, it had recognized that Josh could help, and it had come to him for aid. Despite the weight of the moment, Josh knew he had to act. Carefully, he assessed the situation and attempted to remove the hook. However, the shark, though in need, was still cautious and initially swam away. Josh remained patient, following it and waiting for another opportunity. After a few attempts, the shark allowed him to get close enough to try again. It was a delicate process. Josh had to be gentle, yet firm to avoid hurting the animal further. With steady hands, Josh worked to free the hook. It was deeply embedded, making removal challenging. After several careful tugs, he finally managed to pull it out. The hook was much larger than he expected, roughly the size of his hand, explaining why the shark had been in such distress. At that moment, Josh realized the incredible trust the shark had placed in him. An apex predator had turned to a human for help, and he had delivered. Once freed from the hook, the shark did something remarkable. Instead of swimming away immediately, it lingered around Josh and his team, almost as if expressing gratitude. The entire rescue was captured on film, showing the shark swimming toward the camera in what seemed like a moment of acknowledgement. It was a rare and beautiful interaction, one that left a lasting impact on Josh and his team. This experience reinforced Josh's deep respect for the ocean and its inhabitants. It was a reminder of how interconnected humans and animals can be, even in the vast and unpredictable sea. His story is not just about removing a hook from a shark. It's about empathy, understanding, and the power of a small act of kindness. Through his bravery and quick thinking, Josh gave the lemon shark a second chance at life, proving that even the smallest gestures can make a world of difference. As Josh watched the shark disappear into the deep blue, he couldn't help but feel a profound sense of fulfillment. It wasn't just about removing the hook. It was about the connection he had shared with this incredible creature. In the days that followed, Josh continued his usual dives, but something had changed. He often found himself looking for the shark, wondering if she would return. Then, one afternoon, as he explored the familiar waters, a familiar shadow emerged from the depths. It was her. The lemon shark swam toward him, calmer this time, her movements graceful and assured. It was as if she had returned to say one final thank you before continuing her journey. Josh and his team marveled at the encounter, realizing that moments like these are what make the ocean so special. It wasn't just a vast, indifferent wilderness. It was a place of connection, understanding, and even gratitude. The experience reinforced Josh's passion for marine conservation and inspired him to share the story with others, hoping to spread awareness about the impact of human activity on marine life. The footage of the rescue quickly gained attention, touching hearts worldwide and reminding people that every small act of kindness, even toward creatures as misunderstood as sharks, can make a difference. For Josh, this was more than just another dive. It was a moment of trust, a silent bond between diver and shark, and a reminder that sometimes, even the wildest creatures just need a helping hand.